there, it's Nikki D. I haven't done a video in a long time, so I thought I'd do a video with one of my new favorite products from close to my heart called our Thin Cuts. They're actually not completely new. I just really was late to the bandwagon to use them. So I'm just going to show you today with our Tickled Pink, our little flamingos, how I made that little flamingo for this card right here. So what I have are, this is the Tickled Pink Slim, or Thin Cuts, I guess. They're going to come in that envelope. This is magnetic so that they'll stay on there for you. And then there's also, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that since they're clear, but there's a stamp set that goes with it. Now, these Thin Cuts, when they say thin, they really mean thin. So what I have found I've needed to do is I have a hard die that I don't really use anymore for my Cuttlebug. So I put that underneath one of my cutting boards. And then you're just going to place it. I'm just going to do one of them, I think, right now. I don't know if I can, well, maybe I can't fit them both on here. Sometimes you can. So you probably can't see that. My kids still, I think my kids took my other tripod, so I'm having a problem using this. It's one of those funky ones that, like a spider, I think it's called a spider. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. You know, yeah, I'm just going to do one for, I don't want you all to have to sit here and watch me do it. All right, so I've got it set. And I've got it set between my two cutting boards. I'm going to go ahead and just bring my Cuttlebug over so you can see. Alright, so I'm going to stick it in the Cuttlebug. And then we're going to crank it through to get it to cut. I've tried it without the extra thickness down there and it won't cut at all. So, no, it moves a little bit. But for these purposes, it'll be all right. So it cut out my little flamingo without a foot because it moved. And then it also cut out the little wing for it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to put these back on the magnet so that they stay there while I do this part of it. All right, what did I do with my stamp set? Sorry, I cleaned too many things out. So there we go. Alrighty, my craft area, I just got back from convention, so my craft area is just a complete disaster, I have to say. Not really proud of how dirty it is, but that's okay. A crafty, a messy craft room is a good thing, isn't it? Alright, so I used this one. So I used this particular one, you kind of have to line them up. This one's going this way, and then this one's going this way, obviously. Then these two wings are going to be for this one, this leg is for this one, and the cross legs for the other one. But we didn't do the cross legs ones. You can see the legs are separated there. So I'm going to use cotton candy today. If you don't know how to open these, we are getting new ones in the new idea book, but for the old ones, if you don't know how to open these, you're going to put your thumb right there and your two fingers here, and then you're going to pull it open, swivel it, and set it down in. Alright, so since the stamps are clear, you can see where you're stamping. So I'm just going to line up my stamp on the die, push it down, and let it up. Okay, and I will clean that one. You guys are not all watching because there's no reason for you to have to watch me do that. Alrighty, and then there, oh, and of course my beak isn't. I'm missing my beak stamp. I did the wrong one. But go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and do the wing, but I like to do, if I use the same ink, I like to do second generation. So if you've never done second generation, you're just going to put the ink on there, you're going to stamp it on a piece of paper, and then without re-inking it, you're going to line it up and stamp it again. That way it's a little lighter. I don't know if you can see that. The light's probably not very good in here. And then we have the legs, so I'll use black for the legs. And I'm going to line the legs up, even though my little foot's broken off, but that's okay. I'm mad that I lost, okay, right there is the little beak, but I lost that, it looks like. I just got this kit. I just opened it today. I am like horrible with these. So, okay, thanks for waiting. I found it. Yay, go me. Okay, so it's right there. So I'm going to just stamp that and line it up for his beak. And then I'll just adhere the wing to the little flamingo, and it is that easy. I was able to make about 4 or 5 of these cards that I showed you a few minutes ago. Some with different sayings. The Tickled Pink one I'm actually going to use on the card I'm getting ready to do with this, because a friend of mine found out that she's having a little girl, so I thought that would be cute to put on there. Let me get the other piece that we need. Okay, so for this card, this piece is 2 by 5.5. This is flamingo washi tape. There's flamingo washi tape, and there's also pineapple washi tape. Let me get that for you. That comes with the Calypso kit, the Workshop Your Way kit. So it's just got a strip of that. This piece is just 1.5 by 3. I'm just gonna stick that right on there. Puts the little wing on our little flamingo so that he's all one piece now. Let's put a little bit of adhesive on there. And there he is. And then let's put the Tickled Pink on there in pink, and then we will be good to go. I made 4 of these within about 5 minutes after I figured out about the Cuttlebug, with it being thin. So like I said, if you have a Cuttlebug and you're going to use our thin cuts, great. Just make sure you have something extra underneath there. And you can find any of these products on my website at nikkid.closetomyheart.com. And this particular kit, which I am going to do another video on the actual kit, and the thin cuts and the stamps are only available until August 1st and while supplies last. So please head out to my website if you liked these so that you can purchase these before they're gone. Thanks for watching.